Seagull.
Let's go. Welcome back, everybody, to Blunder Dungeon. This is episode 26. I need to max 26. We are back in business.
Are you keeping that one?
Well, it's staying in, but if something's already been used as a reference, then it can't be used in a future episode.
God. No, I meant the take.
Yeah, we're keeping this one.
Are we live?
We'll see. We'll see at the end if it was good enough, and then we'll maybe do a second or third take.
Say it too.
You did? It's just
I could feel it. I could feel it happening.
it's just ringing around in my head like a bell. Merry Christmas.
TTV, MTTV, MMTTV, Mountain Men Twitch TV.
Oh.
Follow
Oh
us.
God, a big acronym. We are back. It's been 3 weeks-ish since we recorded our last episode, so who knows what we'll remember. But before we get to that, it is time to introduce ourselves. My name is Cameron. I'm the DM of this podcast, and with me today is Harris
I'm Paris, Allison Chains.
and Woolsey.
Benny Seagull.
Yeah, we'll keep it in. Try to guess what that means. We're also here with David.
The player character Mavros McOakenshade.
Yes, and Corey.
I'm Corey, and I'm Knack.
And rounding out the absolute bottom of the barrel, we have Tanner.
Scrape it.
I'm Tanner, and I play Gradient T. Adrian. And for his Christmas vacation, he took a trip to Australia. Did he meet up with Bruiser, whatever his name
Craig
was?
Bruiser.
Yeah, Craig. Yeah, they're bros.
Craig is so dead. No character has
It
ever
was the
died.
ghost of Craig.
Yeah, true. On Pan Mandan's ghost ship. But we're not doing that today. We're doing a main campaign episode. This is episode 26, and what happened in previous episodes is what we're about to get into. What do we think of that flow? That,
there was like a pause for
It's
dramatic.
a little aggressive.
Almost like Law and Order. Dun dun.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, Corey, give us a... Oh, thank you. You did it before I even asked you to do it. Oh my God. Everyone's just firing on all cylinders today. Previously on Blunder Dungeon, so this isn't just last episode. It's like we're just going back to things that are going to be relevant for this episode.
No.
David saw it, but Corey and Tanner didn't see it because they're never looking at their screens. So previously on Blunder Dungeon, we're going to switch from last time to previously. Previously on Blunder Dungeon, Allison, where did chat arrive? To what city did they arrive to?
Rajangar.
Rajangar. And Benny C, what were some things that they saw when they arrived at Rajangar? Like think big buildings, think big things that are there.
They saw the big, like, high elven kind of keep castle city. And then they saw, we were kind of on the northern cliffs. And then there was also a circus tent.
That's so perfect. And then Gradient, who did chat go down into the strata to meet with?
The second place girl.
What was her name?
Chat.
So close. He's just word clouding. He's picking out big words. Knack, do you know her name?
Rabade
Underrot.
Oh, so great. And what happened to Rabade, Mavros, while you were talking to her?
She fell victim to poison.
Poison.
Think.
Methinks poison.
And also, Benny, what did Rabade say about your parents?
That they're in the elven city.
Yeah, she basically said they're here, but they got put to sleep by a sleep spell, and they're sleeping.
Okay.
So y'all scooped up Rabade, and you took her through the strata, maneuvering quite expertly. You made it through like the big market. You picked your way through some mushrooms. You made it past some big tentacles that sprouted out of a river over a bridge, and you made it to where were you taking her, Allison?
A temple?
Indeed. And at the temple, you met a drow priest named Father Zaffrin, also known as Zap. who told you some things. What did he tell you to do, Mavros, when you got there?
To go back up to the temple library, sort of high elven building that Benny C was describing.
The university, indeed. And
Yes.
Gradient, what were you so stuck up on while you were in the strata?
That he couldn't help.
Well, that, but also that it was natural. The strata was natural.
I tapped up
Right.
Knack.
The natty rocks.
Yeah.
You call it the natty strata. Natty strata. And then as you were leaving, Allison, what you hung back and talked about what with Father Zaffron?
The infliction.
And he told you what? Do you remember?
To come back,
Yeah, so that he can
And-
help you do what?
heal it,
Harness it somehow.
harness.
He said that. He also said that you could go up to the university to heal, not fully, but to heal some of the effects that you're experiencing. You walked up, back out of the strata to the gates of the university, where you saw two high elves who were guarding it. And Knack, do you remember what the high elves told you?
They were racist.
They were kind of racist. And they said either get a zone of truth cast on you or do a wizard's duel. And Benny, what did you do?
I punched the guy in the balls.
Yeah, you tried. And he jumped out of the way and you initiated a wizard's duel. And how did that go, Benny?
Benny aimed too high because Benny's balls haven't dropped yet.
Okay.
There you go.
And so he missed. And then Benny quickly did not do very well, and he hid in a pocket dimension where he is currently.
Benny is still in the pocket dimension as the other guard casted a zone of truth. Who did the other guard cast a zone of truth on? Does anyone remember?
It was Knack.
It was, I think Allison resisted it. And then Knack allowed it to happen. And she accepted y'all up to the university. Y'all were walking up to the university holding Rabade. And that is where we are now. She is taking you all to the infirmary. Before we start, I would like to formally apologize to Knack. Y'all were in the Mossy Mug Tavern, and Knack had said that he wanted to stick his head in a hole in the wall to see what was in there. Then I got distracted by the fact that the rest of chat was sprinting out of the door with Rabade. I never told Knack what he saw. So I would like to tell Knack that it might be good this episode to go back to the Mossy Mug Tavern and look through that hole again so that maybe you can see something that would help. And that's where we are now.
Anyways,
Indeed. We are in a moment in time where Allison, Knack, Gradient, and Mavros are being led up to the university. Benny C is in a different dimension, and the man who Benny C is wizard dueling, the other guard, is kind of standing in the field waiting for him to return. Everyone else in front of you looms this university. It's standing huge against this darkening sky. The sun is setting right now. There's light flickering from within windows that climb huge stone towers that are topped with these twisting purple spires. And there are walkways that crisscross connecting these towers high in the air. There's an unguarded open gate that offers you entry into this big imposing building as you reach the entrance. And the guard says, "All right, follow me," and walks into the doors as you all follow her in, holding Rabade. Benny, what are you doing at this moment? Can you see what's happening around you, like where you disappeared?
Extra dimensional space, attack spells and other effects can't pass into it, but the creatures inside it can see through the portal only.
Oh.
I think the portal is open.
Oh, so this other
just
guy could
disappear.
crawl in?
I think possibly.
It says can be reached by climbing the rope.
Which can be pulled into or dropped out of it. So I'm going to pull up the rope.
Okay, so the rope is no longer, the guy can no longer crawl into the rope, into the dimension through the rope.
Yeah, if I can do that before he reaches the rope.
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there looking at you. So can you see anymore now that the rope is pulled up?
Yes, I think the portal is still 3x5. It just says which can be pulled into it or dropped out of it. I don't think the portal closes.
Cool, so what are you doing in your pocket dimension?
I kind of look around. There's not much to do. And I look at the portal at the guy. Did I ever get his name or anything?
No.
Okay, we'll call it a draw.
My friend kind of just already took your friends into the university, so I guess this is kind of a moot point. I would prefer to say I won. Will you say that I won?
I won't say that you won if you don't tell any of my crew that you won.
You won't say that I won if I don't tell your crew that I won.
Magic missile.
Actually, cast
And I'm gonna backflip out of the portal and try to run towards the gate.
okay. Cool.
I say fireball, but it is a magic missile.
Roll damage as he goes, oh, what the fuck?
13 damage.
His hands go up as these magic missiles kind of collide with him, and in an instant, he turns and he casts Hold Person on you. Give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell.
Do you have counterspell?
No, I do not. I try to shoot another second level magic missile, but I'm out of slots. 8.
You are frozen in place, and he kind of just walks up to you and he says, I'm just gonna let you think about what you just did. If you don't say that I won, I am going to give you a really bad name in this town.
Okay, you did win. I guess my parents are in there and they've kind of been kidnapped. So if you could kind of stop playing these childish games, I'd some important stuff.
So boring. And he goes and he sits down back in his chair, and your Hold Person is let go. And you're able to move.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back to my friends.
Okay, you're a little bit behind. As you guys enter the university, Benny, you walk through the gates. The guy kind of spits on the ground as you walk past.
Did you win?
Benny stares ahead and kind of grunts. He goes,
Great.
I don't think he won.
How was it where'd you go? How was it in your little dimension?
It was kind of just darkness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you won, right?
Let's get a move on.
Yeah, we probably should get a move on. The guard says as she sticks her head back out from the university.
We can go at our own pace.
Well, it seems like you, a second ago, you were really insistent to get into the university, and now you're kind of dawdling.
I just
You just stare at her. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to the infirmary. You guys can follow me if you want to. And she just kind of walks into the university. She leads you into this lobby. It's this vast room lined with a bunch of portraits and plants and torches. These torches are illuminating the room now that the sun has set outside. There are more wizards that are filing past y'all, coming down from stairs that lead up to a sky bridge, or a foot sky bridge that the guard leads you to. This footbridge takes you outside, and from outside you get a good view of the ocean and Rajangar below you as you cross. You also see this square patch of grass that sits in between all 4 of the towers, and this bridge takes you into the first tower, where a winding staircase leads you up that tower. You exit the staircase on the 2nd floor of this first tower, where the guard takes you down a short hallway into the only door that is at the end of the hall. And the guard says, all right, make it quick. And she gestures for you guys to enter.
Dude, Nat, did you see that guy's hair?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Dude, you were missing out. You weren't people watching as we were going through that?
I was looking down.
Okay.
As you guys are ushered into the infirmary.
Knack, your hat is completely over your face.
Who said that?
I feel like my voice is pretty distinct.
You guys walk into this infirmary holding Rabade. There are a bunch of lines of beds along the walls. The walls are this smooth, light stone, and there are big windows that allow a bunch of light to spill in. However, the light is dwindling, so there's not that much light spilling in. Half of this room is currently visible. The other half is hidden behind curtains. On the beds that surround this room lie a bunch of high elves that are bearing various injuries. Many of them seem to be injuries caused by elemental spells, like burns on their skin or frostbite. There are a few have limbs that have been wrapped up and splinted. A few of them are asleep, and you see one sheep that is lying in a bed under the covers. There's an older halfling woman who's walking around busily checking on patients one by one, healing them. casting little spells.
Ma'am, can I grab your oh my god, she keeps walking away. 1 second. I'm gonna walk towards her.
Okay, Gradient, you walk towards her. You see her like mending somebody's burned skin. She goes, yes, good, yes.
Could I jump in real quick?
Oh, who are you?
Hello, I am Gradient T. Adrian.
Okay, why are you here?
We need your help.
Okay, so does everybody who comes here.
Are you trying to give me attitude?
You are giving me attitude right now.
Tell her who we have. Tell her who we have.
Attitude.
Yeah, no, you are giving me
Stop picking on
attitude.
her.
You know, we're just trying to get help. Our friend is dying, and
Bring her.
hey, I motion towards the group and make weird hand motions, like whistle kind of a little bit, like grab her, wings flying everywhere.
What are you trying to say?
Bring her over here.
Well, you could have just said that. You could have just said that.
Shh, Gradient. People are resting.
So you guys bring Rabade over, and she says, okay, Drow, yes, behind curtain.
Is that
Is that the curtain over? Like, do you want us to put her?
Yes, follow me.
Because
Can I do
she's
a
a drow?
perception?
Or?
Yeah, I want to do a perception check to see if like any drow are not behind curtains.
There are all of these people are
I guess
high
I can
elves
just
that are in
see.
here, that are in this room. Yes, it is because she is Drow. It's university rule. I don't like it, but I have a job.
Are you a high elf?
Racist.
I'm a halfling.
Infirmary.
How sturdy does the curtain look?
The curtain,
Like, is this like a big, is this something that we could move or take down, potentially?
it's just a curtain on a curtain rod.
Okay, Allison just walks up to the curtain and starts pulling it as far as I can to the other side.
Why are you doing that?
Allison,
Don't worry, I just need to make some changes.
Allison,
To the
Okay.
other side and start pulling
Listen,
it.
They're not gonna
Allison, you're
like
being
that.
disrespectful.
There's someone who's dying.
Yeah, just take her. Listen, she grabs the curtains as you're pulling them, and she says, "I do not think that I like this policy. I am not a high elf. This is what they tell me to do. I heal these people. I am the best healer in the city. I am trying to help your friend. Bring her behind the curtain. And opening these curtains, well, I'll just close them when you leave."
Okay.
Respect.
Fair
I go
enough.
for a dap.
She give me a charisma check, Gradient.
Oh yeah.
What is Gradient's charisma modifier?
+2. I got a 6.
A 6. You go for the dap. She doesn't move her hands at all. She just stares at you as your hand just kind of whiffs in front of her face.
I kind of pause and then give her a nod and then dap myself up.
She just looks at you for a while and then nods, and then she says, "Put your friend here in this bed."
Very well.
Is there anyone else in this room?
Yeah, so you walk behind this curtain. There's another line of beds, but most of them are occupied. Some of them are occupied by high elves, but most of them are occupied by halflings, by dark elves, dwarves, and a lot of them have dark infections spreading across their skin.
Oh, that kind of looks like your wound, Allison.
Wait, what?
What did you say, Green?
No.
Gradient, what the fuck
Allison.
are you talking about?
Look at their wounds.
What'd
They
you
all
say?
have the same
Allison
one
doesn't
you
have
were
a
saying.
wound like that.
Nope.
Right. I was just commenting on the
I'm fairly confused.
curiousness of that. The
Give me a-
uniform.
Give me a deception check, Gradient.
With disadvantage.
No.
He really wants to out my secret.
6.
6. The Benny and Mavros, Gradient's hiding something.
Allison, what does Gradient mean?
I think he might have been.
When do I ever make sense?
Yeah,
Benny?
it's gradient.
Mind your own business. Go stand in that corner.
Oh, dang it. Benny walks over and goes, stands in the corner.
Benny walks and stands in the corner.
I follow Benny.
Gradient, are you also standing in the corner?
Yeah, I'll stand in the corner.
Okay. Gradient and Benny are standing in the corner. This halfling kind of hovers over Rabade and goes, "Oh, yes, dude, she is poisoned. She is poisoned." And she casts a magic. There's like this faint white light that emits from her hands as she holds them over Rabade. Rabade, her face was kind of screwed up as in like scrunched, not messed up. It was her face was kind of scrunched, her brow furrowed, but she seems to relax as this halfling casts this spell. Gradient and Benny, as y'all are in the corner over here, give me medicine or perception checks.
Get your own corner, jerk. Not 20.
21.
Both of you see that all the people who have the dark infection on their skin have the affliction. They also seem to be at different stages of the affliction. Like some seem really bad, kind of similar to the prisoner Gradient that y'all saw in Karoti, who had the affliction, who seemed to be in a pretty bad state. And then Gradient, you also know that like some of them are just kind of laying there waiting to get treated. They're still pretty functional, kind of like Allison, who has the affliction and is still able to like move around. The halfling leans down and kind of like pulls Rabade's chin open and sniffs her breath. Just, oh yeah, that is torpor.
What's torpor?
What's torpor?
That's a poison, a liquid poison.
Have you seen someone use this before?
In my life, yeah.
Does it happen often here?
No, this is the first time I've seen it since I came to university.
Where does torpor come from?
Anybody can get it on the like shifty, shady deals, shady dealings, shifty, shady dealings from people who know how to do shifty, shady dealings. It is black market's poison. It's spread around.
Can you heal her?
Well, yeah, she's healed. She just needs to rest a little bit. I casted a protection from poison spell, so she is vibing.
Can I walk in like very close to her, but like facing away from Benny, and I'll flash the affliction again? Like,
yeah, she was,
don't. But before I do, I'll like be like, don't say anything.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check to hide this from Mavros, who's literally watching.
If Mavros sees that,
with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because you're
because of the deception.
Because I have it.
Also, the deception check was bad. Mavros is kind of on guard, probably.
Well, that's a 7.
A 7. Mavros, you can see a hint of affliction on her shoulder as she pulls up her sleeve.
Allison, when'd you get that?
Oh, it's not a big deal. Do you have anything?
Oh, it's a big deal. Yes,
well,
it's a big deal.
When did I ask if it's a big deal or not?
It's not. Well, we'll talk about it, but it's not a big deal. But is there
It's
anything?
a big deal. Yes, it is.
Mine own father lies ill due to this. I would say it's a big deal.
But mine's not yet.
She's built different.
Oh, it seems like it's pretty progressed. You could probably use some healing.
Could you do something like is there another like curtain I can go behind?
No other curtain, no, but why do you need the curtain?
I don't want him to know, and I kind of motion to Benny.
Gradient, look, the wallpaper, the seam, they completely lined up the pattern.
I'm not noticing what Benny's pointing at. I'm just staring at the affliction of the dude who's like incapacitated because of the disease. Just kind of in awe.
His eyes kind of flutter open to you. He says, "Horseman, are you here?
What'd you say?
Are you here to take me?"
Oh. Sleep now, buddy. I pull the covers.
The halfling points at you says, "No, don't do that. Stop it. Yes, come with me. Come." Benny, you're still engrossed in the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he's fine here. And she touches your affliction. I can heal it, but it won't cure it. It will take it back down to where it's not really a problem. It will continue to grow, but people kind of come to and fro. Like they come, I heal, then they leave and it gets worse, and they come back and I heal and I leave, that kind of thing.
Okay. How long do you think I have till I need to come back?
It depends. Sometimes it progresses faster than other times.
Okay. Well, thank you, if you could do that.
Okay. Yes, I can do it. It's taxing and it's difficult, but I can.
Yeah, but it's like what you do, right?
Well, yes, but look at all the other. She points to all the other people who are. I will do it because you bring drow up. You are not drow. It is a kind thing to help. Not many people care that much to bring the drow up here, so it is thing I do for you for now.
Do you know anything about, someone mentioned harnessing the affliction. Do you know anything about that?
Who said that?
I just heard it.
I am cleric of Selûne. That sounds like drow god, which is not bad. But not for me. The drow gods are like pain for power. And Selûne is kind of like heal. You know?
Vibing?
Just heal. Vibing. Yes.
That makes sense.
So I would, if it was me, I would stay away, but not everyone is me. Not everyone can be. And she casts Greater Restoration on your arm. And you are taken back down to stage 1 of the affliction.
Yay.
The kind of black veins that have been crawling up, almost getting to like your neckline of your shirt, they kind of trickle back down to a more concentrated area. You have this kind of wound that's scarred kind of badly. And the scar still looks black, but the rest of your skin has returned to its normal color. You are back down to stage 1 of the affliction. You no longer have disadvantage on your things.
Oh, hell yeah.
All of a sudden, you hear a voice call from the other side of the curtain, and the voice says, Hamda. A hand reaches at the curtain, pulls it aside, and you see this older looking high elf in very nice looking wizard's robes. He has this salt and pepper hair and a trimmed gray beard. And he says, could I speak to your guests, please? The cleric, who he referred to as Hamda, says, go right ahead, headmaster. Yes. And she turns back to her patients as the headmaster regards you. Gradient, you see this guy come in. Benny, your face is still in the corner.
Hey, Benny.
Is my time out over?
Yeah, you can come over now.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry. I don't really remember what I did wrong, but I won't do it again.
Benny.
Yeah?
I want you to look at this disease.
Ew. Sorry.
It's his 2 horsemen now. Half of the way there.
Benny, do you see all these people in these beds with this disease? Have you seen it before?
I mean, we saw it with Mavros' dad.
It's called the affliction.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
I just want you to know that it can infect anyone.
Oh, yeah. You should probably stop standing so close to it.
Just don't get too attached to people. Anyway, I think they're calling us over here.
Do we hear him say that?
As he walks away, I try to hug Gradient's leg.
Gradient walks over with Benny wrapped around his leg as this guy, who the cleric referred to as the headmaster, says, welcome to our university, travelers. Or should I say, change bringers. That is what Sparkleworks has been calling you. No?
Sir, I'm sorry. Guys, Gradient is dying.
His head explodes as everyone talks to him at the same time.
Are you a fan?
Of yours? I would say I have mixed feelings, but I am certainly not a fan of Sparkleworks. I am Headmaster Kalith. I am pleased to meet all of you.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet. I tip my hat.
Thanks for taking us in to help us heal our friend.
He reaches out his hand to shake each of yours one at a time. Shakes
I do
Mavros'
a
hand.
limp fish.
He kisses your hand, Knack.
I guess we also have mixed feelings
You don't know where that's
about
been.
meeting you, sir.
What are your mixed feelings?
Well, you had to come through the curtain here. Is that
Benny-
part of your school's policy?
I shove Benny with my shoulder.
I faceplant on the floor.
I smack Radiant.
Benny, all right.
Careful, he's dying.
I look at the headmaster. I say, I didn't hit him that hard.
Yes, well,
Ow!
No!
I'm a child.
Benny, get up.
Okay, sorry.
Compose yourselves.
you do ask important questions, and they are things that I would love to speak to you a little bit more about in my office, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go to your office.
Academic.
As we walk through the curtain, I want to pull it as open as I can on either side, and then I'll walk through.
Allison starts to walk through the curtain, it starts to open it. Kalith brings up his hand, snaps his fingers, and you are all teleported to his office via a teleport spell.
Hey, what was that?
Thanks for the warning.
I'm gonna felt
Maybe
that
ask
sense.
next time.
Out of the window. You all find yourselves in this big stone room. It's beautifully ornamented with like these various spellcasting focuses that are lining the walls. You stand in front of this big desk, and Calith is sitting there at a big chair behind the big desk, and he motions behind you all, where you see 5 chairs.
I sit? Question mark.
Gradient sits hesitantly.
I'll sit.
I'll stand behind.
Allison goes around her chair to stand behind it.
Does Benny sit on Gradient's lap?
I sit on the armrest of Gradient's chair.
Knack will stand.
Okay, next stand.
He had 5 perfectly placed chairs.
Caleb says, I appreciate your bringing Miss Underrot to see Hamda. She's in very good hands. If you don't mind me asking, what happened
To
Miss Underrot?
Is he being sincere?
the toadstool, the mushroom shack,
Okay.
the help me out here.
Gradient, shut the
He seems he's looking at Gradient, like listening to his every word and nodding as Gradient talks.
There's a
He seems
bar
he seems
clerk
like he's being genuine, Knack.
The mossy mug.
Okay.
underground
In the strata.
in this natural strata.
Yeah, natural.
Natty Stratty.
We were asking her questions, curious about her role on Shinam Wants You, and she
Naturally.
started getting hazy.
Just like the Strata.
We assumed she was drunk, but she really hadn't been drinking a lot since we started talking to her. And then it got super bad, and then she just collapsed. And her face was a little disfigured, just kind of scrunched up, like this.
Like this?
Can you see my...
Like this?
So I make the face of a scrunched up face, and then I show...
And Caleb does the same.
Caleb,
For the audio listeners out there.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm glad Doc can help out.
So she's been poisoned, is what you're saying. In so many words.
That's what the doctor said. He said torpor.
Torpor, indeed. Yes.
Never
That's
heard of it.
A nasty poison, indeed. A nasty poison. Well, I'm glad that you all made it safely to Rajangar. You received Miss Underrot's note then.
Yeah, it said... I mean, who really can tell if it was her or not? It was like, it said, "Are you?" Right?
Well, then I'm assuming she told you that it was her.
I mean, I was getting...
How do you know of the note?
Such a great wizard.
Well, she conferred with me before sending it. I will say that she only mentioned the two of you as she points to Benny and Allison. I'm assuming she thought that the Main Screen Rangers would be a bit of a harder sell to invite into our city.
Yeah, we're a rowdy bunch.
That was a hoax.
For us or for you? I love it here.
Sure. No, she told me all of this. We've been following your journey with some help from Miss Underrot. She has a bit of a sixth sense when it comes to Sparkleworks. She was able to help us see through some of the ways that Sparkleworks was framing your actions. Although I do have to admit that the events in Karoti were a bit troubling.
We were younger.
You
then.
don't seem too hurt that she was poisoned, by the way.
We'll get to that in a second. There are certainly things that we need to look out for.
Sorry, just deflecting from the accusations that you were making.
Yes, no, and that it was very effective. I found my mind split from the conversation we were having, and I will attempt to keep it on track.
Hey, Benny, your leg is really warm.
I'm like running my fingers through his feathers because I think that he's dying. Gradient, you're really beautiful, and no one
Benny,
tells you
can
that.
you sit in any other chair? We'll talk later.
There are 3 of you are occupying 2 chairs. 2 of the 5 chairs.
I go sit on Knack's chair.
Knack is standing.
Okay.
Sitting behind.
Yeah, I sit behind that.
Okay. Knack, Benny squirms behind you and sits in your chair.
Okay. Make yourself comfortable.
While your motives in Karoti were understandable, the methods were questionable. The propensity for violence, and admittedly...
And what did you propose we do?
We'll hear you out.
And the skill you displayed is worrying, to to the high mages of the university. You'll understand if we keep a bit of an eye on you until we feel you've earned our trust.
Until
we feel
trust.
that you've earned our trust. Yes. That's all settled in. Okay. Brandon Reedwater. May I call you Brandon?
Yes, and I kind of straighten my bow tie.
You peek out from
he's peeking around.
Straight back.
Can I pick up Benny
by the
and
scruff of
place
the
him
neck.
out, like standing next to me so he's not behind?
Sure, Benny, will you allow that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a
I'm
monocle.
just gonna move you a little bit.
Brandon, your parents are safe. They were a bit nervous, so our wizards decided to cast a sleep spell on them throughout the journey from North Pond to Rajangar. They arrived only yesterday. The sleep spell has lasted a bit longer than we expected. I don't want to call your parents weak, but it seemed that our extraction team overestimated
Fucking
the amount of
high elves.
resistance they would have to the magic.
Yeah, they're kind of. You would have had to probably half that dosage.
So that is what we have found. They are still sleeping, and they are safe. Yes, Mavros.
Do you not have, a wake spell, perhaps?
I go to dap up Maverick.
Caleth kind of does this. He kind of does like the fingers, like when something good happens, like that. Zinedine Zidane. Once
The hand flick.
The hand flick. And he says, "Very good, Mavros. Very good." Yes. we figured that it would be more comforting for them to wake up naturally than for them to wake up by magical means with unfamiliar wizards hovering over them.
That's just kind of you.
And that's just good business.
We can say that. You don't have to say it.
Sure.
Is this a business for you?
Academics and business, they
How do you make
sometimes
your money?
What's your NIL fund like?
Donations?
we have always allowed our students who have sponsorship opportunities to pursue them. That being said, we do not fraternize with Sparkleworks. We have kept quite a distance from them. There is a complicated relationship with the views on magic and what magic should look like here in Rajangar and at the university, and what some here would describe as the perversion of magic that Sparkleworks has created with their Magivision and their high-reaching magical signal.
Brain rot, if you will.
It could be described as that. No offense to you all, who are Sparkleworks stars. An attempt at a joke. Do not
What?
do not take offense.
I grip
it's a little
my
highbrow.
chair.
We do hope that while you're here, that we can work together to come up with a plan on how to deal with Sparkleworks. They're becoming a bit more powerful than we had anticipated, and it's happening a bit quicker than we had anticipated.
We're no friends of Sparkleworks.
How long have you known that they were bad? Like, why didn't you step in before?
We had never had any feelings that they were committing crimes, if you will, or doing immoral acts, harming people's safety. We had never thought that was happening until Miss Underrot found her way to our city. We have always been against Sparkleworks because of the way that they have used magic. We believe strongly that magic should be kept to the wizards, if you will.
It was more of a peaceful rivalry until
the
you
wizards.
realize that they're endangering people.
We have a view of magic that magic should be kept pure.
Right. Just like your Susan.
There are those that are more hardline than I am, but I would never teach musical magic at the university, for example.
Is
And
there
you
a
think
position
it's-
that's open?
You think it's wrong?
It doesn't have a place in our city.
Would you teach a druid how to cast spells?
Wizard spells.
Hmm.
That is a good example, Mavros. We would not teach the more natural magic that you practice here
Why?
at the university. It is
The
just
circle of land.
it is the view of the high mages here in Rajangar that
That your magic is better.
yes.
A lot of diverse opinions you have here. All right, what's the plan? Are we gonna just chat all day?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was going to say you've had a long day. I'm sure that you would like to rest. It is nighttime. We can pick these conversations up later, preferably when Miss Underrot is at full strength. She will be critical in us coming up with a plan for how you all can help bring Sparkleworks to heal.
And what will you all do once we defeat Sparkleworks?
We will continue teaching magic the way that we always have.
Perhaps you can open your minds a bit.
Perhaps there are factions here at the university that would like to open up the study of magic to more unconventional paths. But I won't bore you anymore. While you are a guest of our city, I hope that you won't find yourselves bored. The circus is in town. The first show is tomorrow night. And we are running our decennial academic decathlon in the coming days. There will be an opening banquet in 2 nights. I do hope you will attend.
Are there prizes for the decathlon?
It is to choose the new headmaster of the university and the new leader of Rajangar.
Oh, how humble of you to step down.
Well, my 10-year term is up.
10-year term or tenure?
Well, I will be tenured, but it is a 10-year term.
Haha. Very good. Very jolly. So.
Thank you, Benny.
Benny, don't applaud that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Snack?
How much do the high elves up here watch the strata?
Not very closely. The strata has a reputation for when high elves want to maybe engage in more debaucherous activity, they go down to the strata.
So there's no security kept down there from the high elves?
Not from the high elves,
policing?
No.
So it's kind of a they live their lives, you live your.
Indeed. I mean, there are businesses that if a high elf from up here needed to, for instance, there is a wonderful blacksmith down in the strata that we do not have up here. The shops up here are more of the arcane weave variety. The shops down there are more of the salt of the earth.
Can people from the strata come here?
They do all the
shops?
time, mostly to work.
Okay.
While you are here, I do have just a word of warning. I am the head authority of this university, but there is a council of wizards, the High Mages, who are constantly squabbling for control of the institution. There is a small faction who are unhappy with Miss Underrot and are protecting her. I struggle to say this out loud, but I fear that one of them could be the culprit behind the poisoning. If you would, please keep an eye out.
Ooh, what's this faction called?
Well, they're the High Mages.
Oh, do you mean like some of the High Mages or like the High Mages as a whole?
Some of them have. There are some High Mages that have perhaps more extreme views than I.
Is there a name for these extremists?
No, not necessarily. We try to avoid political factions.
Seems like you already have one.
Indeed.
Could one of them become the new headmaster?
Very much so. The winner of the decathlon will become the new headmaster.
Could you tell us which ones might be more?
I am sure that you will find that out for yourselves in the next few days. It is beneath me to gossip.
We'll beat them in the decathlon.
You are welcome to join.
Seems like you were just gossiping.
We can join this shit?
Of course, anybody. Anybody can join the academic decathlon.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to contaminate your perfect high elf wizard decath.
It is not about contaminating. People from different races join all the time.
Want to see me use druidic magic and turn into an animal?
No, not right now.
Whoa.
Hey, Benny, play the song.
You really... Oh, okay. Check this out,
Benny,
Professor.
Stop.
I'll show you that magic is in everyone's hearts. And I take out my bass clarinet and I play.
I think we'll just leave, sir. We're very sorry.
It is no problem. Brandon, someday I would love to hear a song from your bass.
It's okay.
clarinet.
It'll be a marching band. And then I play it as I
we are on the top floor of the first tower of the university. He says this as y'all are kind of heading out. 2 floors down, you'll be able to find your rooms. Please feel free to take any room that has an open door.
Could you teleport us?
I'm afraid I do not have the spell slots to use that spell.
Okay. Sure.
Lots.
I think as we leave, I think
Slots.
Allison's like, a little irked by this guy. Can I, like, as we walk by the, like, cabinets and desks and things, I just want to, like, slightly move, like, several things. Like, I won't take anything, but I just
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
8.
You kind of glance back and he's looking directly at you. He doesn't look annoyed. He just is kind of sitting back, just kind of softly smiling.
That makes Allison even more mad as she storms to the door.
Okay, y'all walk to the door. You head down this spiral staircase. On the next floor down, you do see that there is a floor with just a single door. On either side of the door are 2 glowing runes, 4 in total. The next floor down, is the floor with your rooms.
Oh my god. Can you believe that guy?
Kind of an elitist.
It's that type of shit that just makes me want to...
What time is it, by the way?
Probably like 9 p.m.
I do not want to work with these guys, but I feel like it's the only option.
It's a bit of a enemy of my enemy, eh?
Well, guys, if we win the decathlon, then we could change things. We would have a lot more power to change things.
That's a
Who's
good
going to
point.
stay and do that, though?
I guess if no one is volunteering.
Hey, Benny, I love your gumption, but
I think we have to find out who is on the more extreme side and make sure that they don't win. And maybe if we could enter and try to like sabotage.
What's the point of meddling in this, though? Is this going to affect how we're going about? For what? A better high elf to be the headmaster? But like, they're still going to help us in the Sparkleworks front.
I think for the people who live
then
here,
afterwards, yeah.
and for people who want to learn other types of magic, and for Rabade.
I mean, think about the influence that TV has had over all of Chenam. If we could have more access, if more people had more access to education and honing their own magic, then perhaps more people would be aware of all that Sparkleworks has done wrong.
I'd make sure more of the taxpayer funds went to the Strata.
No.
You just start arguing about politics for the rest of it.
They can make their own keep.
Gradient takes the center right position as y'all head down the spiral staircase. And you reach the next floor down. You see that there are 8 doors that are arranged circularly. 5 of them are propped open.
I kind of want to try to open one that's closed.
Okay. Mavros, you walk over to a door.
I guess I knock on it. I'm not disrespectful.
You knock on it, and you hear no answer.
Guys, do you want to also see what might be behind these doors?
Yeah, why not?
Bet you money that it's locked.
Yeah, but there's ways in to lock doors, you know.
I ain't no criminal.
Okay.
Yeah, good on that.
Yeah, I go to unlock the door, then
The door's unlocked.
I slowly push it open, creeping my head in.
You push it open, and you see that there are 2 halflings sleeping in the bed.
Halfling.
I close the door.
You close the door.
Oh, no
was
one's in there. Just some of your friends, really.
Hey, Mavericks, let's open the rest of the closed door.
Gradient, I've had it up to here with you, you know?
Were they older or what do they look like?
They look like they were asleep.
Can I open the door and go in?
Yeah, Benny, you walk over the door, open it, and you do see that your parents are sleeping in the bed.
Wait, did y'all not know?
No, I did not clock it. I didn't.
How loud did he say 2 halflings? Was that like out loud?
Well, I said 2 of his friends.
Oh, 2 of his friends, but not halflings.
I kind of walk up to where they're sleeping and I kiss both of their foreheads. And then I let them rest.
Oh, Gradient.
Gradient realizes that it's his
Gradient, I think it's his parents.
I just kind of linger at the door of the room and I say, I'm glad you're not actually zombies this time. You guys get some rest and I'll be back. And I close the door.
Benny
I
closes
might
the
shed a
door.
tear.
And all of you, I'm assuming all of you take one room.
Each.
Yeah.
Cool. So you enter your rooms. They are pretty simple. There is a twin XL cot in the corner. There's a desk with a basket of chocolate, a wardrobe, and a window facing out. Knack, you walk up to the window. You're looking out at the city of Rajangar. The lights of the suburbs are slowly fading off for the night. You see light through the canvas of the Cirque de Lune tent. It doesn't seem like they're doing a show tonight. Smoke is bubbling up through the chimney of one of the shops below in the now empty courtyard of the university. And above the trees, at the very edge of the clearing that sits in front of Rajangar, you see a fiery form that's glowing against the night. It's floating on a broomstick where the hag from the forest that you guys saw sits. And next to them flaps the man with dragon wings and horns. And they're just far enough away so you can't really see their expressions, but they seem to be just watching, observing, and waiting. And the hag gives you a little wave, and the trio dives down into the forest.
Whenever the hag waves, I point to myself. Me?
There's no response from the hag as they all dive below the tree line. What is everyone doing as you get ready for bed?
Can I investigate the chocolate?
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check, both Mavros and Allison.
Oh, dirty 20.
7.
Your new dice.
I know, my new dice suck. I rolled above a 6.
For both of you, this seems to be just a normal gift basket with chocolate.
That's what they want us to think.
Knack eats the chocolate.
Yeah, we got from Mavros and Allison carefully picking through it to Knack just shoveling it into his mouth.
I could get used to this.
I shuffle into the room and look around, and I kind of roll my eyes, and I mutter to myself, fucking high elves. And I go over to the chocolate, I just knock it over. And then I start staring out the window.
Okay. In the time that you knocked over the basket was when the hag trio dove underneath the tree line, so you don't see that.
Benny has had a couple chocolates, and he walks over to Gradient's room.
Gradient, you're a knock at the door.
What do you want?
I just want to make sure that you're okay and you're feeling okay. You said some stuff earlier that made it sound like maybe you didn't think you'd be around for very long.
Oh, no, Benny. Don't worry about me.
Oh.
You go to bed. We got a big day tomorrow. You got to finally reunite with your parents.
Yeah.
But don't worry about me.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Don't worry about it. Me.
I've never heard you talk like this, Gradient. Okay.
Do you want my chocolates, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, I open the door.
Gradient hands Benny his chocolates. Benny runs back to his room, and you all settle in. Everybody, as you're settling in, give me a perception check.
No.
You don't have to.
His hat is over his face. So
Oh my gosh.
An 8.
8.
And
4.
So
You guys sleep so well.
Yes, dude.
Get a beautiful long rest.
Oh no, we missed something.
Before I go to bed, I check the room.
I need a max 26. Sorry.
You all wake up. The sun is rising over the ocean, filtering through the curtains of the rooms that have ocean views. And as you all get up, let's see what's the first thing Mavros does when he gets up.
Big stretch.
Cool.
That's about it.
Big stretch from Mavros. Allison.
I think Allison, even though she knocked out, I think has been stressing about the magic concept and the good versus bad magic, because she's always hated her magic. So I think she wakes up and then her eyes are wide open staring at the ceiling and instantly just questioning everything.
Cool. What about Knack?
Knack is stretching, but much more flexible than Mavros, and also staring out the window.
Okay.
Circus.
The circus tent. The circus tent is just sitting there. Knack.
Don't be surprised that Knack is more flexible.
That's true.
Benny, what about you? First thing you do.
The camera sees that Benny's bed is empty, and then Allison, you hear him shuffle around on your floor. And he's has his blanket and pillow, and he spent the night in your room.
Benny, as you open your eyes on the floor, you see that there is a little card that has been slipped underneath the door.
Okay, I go over to the door. Oh, hi, Allison.
What?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've never slept in my own room before.
Oh, that's okay. But you could tell me next time, maybe. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, sorry. I think there's a card here. It might be for you. Is it your birthday?
What does it say? No.
Benny, you pick up
I
the
don't know.
card and you read it, and it is seemingly a catalog of shops with a little note attached. And the note reads, I thought you might want to do a little light shopping. On the front are all the stores near the university. On the back, I added some intriguing little stores that you can find in the strata. I wouldn't attend to any of them personally, but I know some who might have lower standards than myself. And he drew a little winky face on it.
How did he do a cursive winky face?
And each of you find this card on your floors as you wake
He
up.
just sends Allison to go shopping.
Allison loves shopping.
I think Allison like summons Bax and kind of shows him the note and like kind of looks at him like wondering if he's up for like old times.
Well, yeah, he flaps around excitedly. Gradient, you're holding this card. It is showing all these shops.
I crumple it up and throw it to the side and then walk to the center of the room and then just take a shit on the rug. And then I walk out of the door.
I walk out to meet Grady. I'm like, hey, you get this card too?
No.
What's that smell coming from your room?
Dude, I left a present for them.
Right.
Yeah, in your room that
Stay here
you're
a
going to be
while.
returning to.
Yeah.
Do you think we get housekeeping?
I wonder if I'm going to return to this room, Gradient thinks himself.
Mavros, what about you? You're holding this card.
About time I got me some new clothes.
I was planning on banging on all y'all's doors to wake, like.
Oh, then I'll
to get y'all
join
out.
them. If I can hear them, then I'll
Yeah,
join them.
Mavros hears them and walks out.
Benny, Bax and I might go shop,
Okay.
but
Why did you do quotations with one hand and
Well,
the
I'm-
other one's behind your back?
I think that you wouldn't enjoy the kind of shopping that Bax and I are gonna do. So maybe we'll go and then we'll meet up.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
As Gradient bangs on your door.
Bang.
So we leave the room.
Cool.
Gradient, there's some more chocolate on your floor.
I close my door.
As we walk out, I'll lean in and tell Gradient we're gonna steal some shit.
I gesture like all of us.
No, and I'm like, and I point to Benny. I'm like,
Oh, okay. I will take Benny.
oh well, I don't know how good I feel about that.
I was
I
gonna
elbow
go to the
Knack.
bar.
Knack, do you remember when you were looking at the hole?
Yeah, it's all coming back to me.
Might as well get the Mange Green Rangers back together. Let's go to the bar.
And with that is where we are going to stop for
Excellent.
the night. Thanks everyone for listening. There's been episode 26 of Blunder Dungeon. Corey has to go play volleyball.
There's no way to know.
It's impossible to tell.
Like it might not be volleyball, or you don't want to tell us.
We'll see ya.
We'll see ya, everybody. And we'll be back next week with whatever the fuck is going to happen as the gang finally gets an exploration episode. Today was just a let's chat episode.
Free run vibes.
Yeah.
Chat,
Vibes.
chats.
Chats. That's got to
Chats
be the
day
name of the
off.
episode. Chats. Great name. And we'll be back
Glitchless
next week.
speedrun.
Chats glitchless
Vanilla.
speedrun. World record. Bye.
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 Caleb.